Iraq claims government forces have driven the Islamic State out of the oil refinery town of Baiji. Officials say the Iraqi troops have lifted the group's siege of the oil refinery, which is Iraq's largest. Now, Islamic State, also known as ISIL, captured the town in June during its advance across northern and western Iraq, and it appears that the group is seeking greater sovereignty by creating its own currency. Owen, Fairclough has more.
It's left a trail of bloodshed across what it calls an Islamic Caliphate, a Middle Eastern state ruled by a supreme religious leader. Now Islamic State is to mint its own coins. They'll be made out of gold, silver and copper, so their value is relative to those metals. The group's Treasury Department says the highest will be worth around $700. That's for a gold coin. And the lowest denomination, made out of copper, around 7 cents. ISIL isn't recognized as a sovereign country, but economists say its tender could still be used.
Gold is already money. It's already an international medium of exchange that's widely used, widely traded all over the world, all kinds of buyers and sellers, all kinds of religions, every geographic area in the world. So what you're doing is just taking an ingot of gold and minting it and putting your brand name on it.
Although ISIL has made millions of dollars plundering oil, there are clear obstacles to actually turning out physical currency.
We don't know how they're going to acquire the gold and silver, and to some extent if they have copper coins too. So that's number one. Point number two, they'll have to find a mint someplace to mint these.
ISIL is making its bid for further sovereignty as US airstrikes pound its positions in Iraq and Syria, with Iraqi and Kurdish forces fighting on the ground. The United Nations says ISIL's leaders are guilty of war crimes in northeast Syria. It wants the international community to ensure they're tried in court.
Executions, amputations and lashings in public spaces have become a regular occurrence. The display of mutilated bodies has only further terrorized and traumatized Syrians, in particular children.
Although Iraqi forces are driving ISIL out of a key oil town, the militants continue to put up a fierce fight in the Turkish and Syrian border town of Kobani. And ISIL's purported leader now says he intends to expand the caliphate beyond Iraq and Syria. Owen, Fairclough, CCTV.